So right in front of the Aquatic Centre, Luke Wilson, tough one for a left footer on the boundary line, sells a bit of candy, gets around him, does he go the drop punt from the pocket, splits the middle. Luke Wilson was not expecting that, and Westmeadows got their second of the afternoon, 2-4-16 Oak Park. They stay on 3-3-21, they're back within 5 points.
Hello and welcome to EDFL Web TV. I'm Adem Saricaoglu. Finals now in full swing with Strathmore Community Bank Premier Division joining the party this weekend. For all the unpredictability that Premier Division offered up this year, we ended up with the same Final Four as 12 months ago. The only difference, in fact, is that Keilor and Greenvale swap places. So on the weekend, it'll be Aberfeldy taking on Keilor at Coburg City Oval. On Sunday, right here at Windy Hill, it'll be Greenvale and Pascoe Vale in an elimination final. It was a great weekend of EDFL football. Both our EDFL matches of the day were in Essendon Ford Division 1. They were both here. On Saturday, it was Craigieburn taking on Tullamarine. Sunday, Oak Park, what a win that was against Westmeadows. They're our highlights for this week. So we'll start with highlights from Saturday. Craigieburn just way too dominant in the end for Tulla. Here's how they did it.
They've got an open 50 if they can get it in there quickly, if they can find a man. It's a high ball, he's going to sit it on top of his head, went straight through the hands, and a free kick for a chop of the arm. So Will Becker comes in on the left, umpire doesn't need to do any work at all, it's straight over his head, and he's got the first of this qualifying final.
And he's got it in the middle of Windy Hill. The lead coming from Fletcher, and he hits him.
He's not getting proven
Stick
wrong.
to your live score, Sprouts. We'll get that figured out as Nick Fletcher kicks the first goal for Craigieburn. Said hello to Tiepo as well on the mark. That looks like a fascinating battle to keep an eye on.
Friendly fire? Is it the friendly fire?
Here's Fletcher, right foot snap toward the square. No mark taken. Off hands it came. Loizu over the top. This will be a goal for the Eagles. And finishing the job was Glenn Robertson.
To a handball, there was Perrone. Went further aboard to Young. Young set one long and Cloak too strong and far too good in the end.
Browning, one of the three runners-up. Under 16 Division 1 best and fairest.
Cloak just comes in, pops that one through for his first of the afternoon. Still a lot of numbers around. Cam Cloak got the hit out, almost got down to Crusoe, ball smothered, and now a quick snap. It's come out. It's gone through for Craigieburn. Tullamarine seem to be just getting to the ball second as Gordon gathers, snaps on the left. It's good. It's straight through the middle, and Craigieburn, they've kicked their fifth of the afternoon. Will come in, he'll kick from right on 50, in fact make that 51. It's high, it's long, distance not an issue, accuracy isn't one either, sneaks it home, and Jason Cloak has got his first for the afternoon. The way of Craigieburn, middle of the ground. It was Heenan that received it, looking for Cloak and just put it right in front of him, and Cam Cloak comes in and takes the mark. Kicked one in the first, he's going to kick from right on 50, starts right, it's going to just sneak through in the end.
Gets bombed out, they could be in trouble.
Here's a chance for Tulla Liberatore with the right foot snap, and it's a goal. Opposed to the first quarter where Tulla was keen to lock it in. Sorry, Craigieburn keen to lock it in. Not quite the same in the second. I wonder if the wind, or maybe just the game situation is a factor. That will be a shot on goal coming up for Craigieburn.
Just tried to do too much to Tullamarine player.
Yeah. We'll get something here for Glenn Robertson. 44 goals this season, coming across from the Northern Football League, and he kicks truly. Cloak went looking and ended up hitting up Garrett Heenan. Took a really good mark near the Aquatic Centre. Heenan's going to improve his angle, right foot ball. It's a high lob. Good luck marking that, Glenn Robertson, and he did. Kicking for goal number 47 of season 2016. He does so.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, Boz.
Page got it down to Gordon, slapped it toward the goal square. That's where Cam Cloak was waiting for the ball. Never quite got there. Robertson sharked it and kicked a great goal. That is goal number 4 for Glenn Robertson. Yeah, he's come out of the blue.
Page, how's that for some ruck work? Down the throat of Gordon from 3 deep, and Gordon on the left splits the middle, and Craigieburn are really starting to put on a show now. 11-8-74, Tullamarine 3-6-24.
In fact, he did kick a goal moments ago. Jason Cloak to the square. A lot of men flew out the back. Fletcher's out the full. Unforgivable defensively by Tullamarine. And the Eagles just on the outskirts of 50 here as Laffin goes toward Cloak. No mark taken. He went for Cam. Jason was there as well. Kite was at the fall. A left foot snap, and Aaron Kite gets his name in the book. 9 plays at 31. That's now a 68-point ball game. Caruso's up forward. Ran underneath the ball. Still it's a Craigieburn ball. High one toward the square. It's Browning underneath. No mark taken. Out the back. Here's a chance. A dribbling goal for Sam Laffin. There by David Scott. It's a ground level ball, and Jason Cloak unmanned.
How do you let him sit by himself in the
Jason Cloak.
He had about a radius of 5 metres, but there wasn't one Tullamarine player near him.
Unmanned.
He had a Craigieburn player lined up on him rather than a Tullamarine player. That's how much space he had.
105 plays at 31. He's directly in front. Sun shining at Windy Hill toward the primary school. Right foot ball. And the goal umpire doesn't move.
There was a marking contest or a contest of some kind. He went down, and as soon as he hit the ground, he put his arm up or his hand up to signal he needed a trainer, just as Craigieburn now inside forward 50, having a wild shot on goal, but it may bounce through, and it has. Looks like it was Gordon that has slotted that one through for Craigieburn. He's copped one over the neck. Umpire says play on, advantage. He got the free kick, and Gordon just stuck out the 1 mid. He has been very good all day from start to finish, and that mark just proves how good a player he is. He'll come in on the left and he'll split the middle.
So a final margin of 88 points in the end for Craigieburn. Glenn Robertson was the star with 5 goals, 4 for the skipper, Brent Gordon. Only 4 goals combined, though, for the 2 Cloak boys. We'll see what they can deliver on grand final day. They'll be there again, 2nd year in a row for the Eagles in the Essendon Ford Division 1 grand final. As for Tullamarine, well, they had to come back here on Sunday and watch Oak Park do battle with Westmeadows in the elimination final. Oak Park just snuck in on percentage in the end in the final 4, but as you'll see here, they are very much a worthy finals contender. They were magnificent. Here are the highlights.
Just gives the ball back to the umpire, and Bloomfield taps over the top to Cronin. Cronin can snap on his right from about 35, and he's going to split the middle. It's a fantastic goal there by Blair Cronin.
Quite finding who was that. It was Clare, but he gets the 1-2. And indeed, Clare got around 1. How good was the sidestep? First 2 goals of the game for Oak Park. Into the opening term, well played by Rajab, highly rated by Oak Park and everyone in Essendon Ford Division 1. Ryan Harris, left foot snap. What a start this is for Oak Park.
Amped it up a little bit, getting a few more numbers to the ball, and they're back inside 50. Not the nicest kick, came off the shin. Running through now was Abdallah. Met solidly, still kept going. Umpire said play on. And they're still off the ground. Bloomfield didn't get a hand to it. And Westmeadows have kicked their first of the afternoon. Right in front of the Aquatic Centre, Luke Wilson. Tough one for a left footer on the boundary line. Sells a bit of candy. Gets around him. Does he go the drop punt from the pocket? Splits the middle. Luke Wilson was not expecting that. He can pick it up along the ground. No, it goes in the air with the right. When the right foot banana was white.
Now North up against Clare. Clare won the ball, picked up, snapped, and it's goal. Just like that, Oak Park get it back. It's 11 points again at Windy Hill. Ground level ball. And pass came out to Caligari, left foot ball. Had time, sized them up, and the kick was straight.
So right behind this one, Brock Heathcote. He's been playing all right up forward. Looks good from here. Umpire didn't have to do much work on that occasion.
Brought him down pretty quickly. Lerm just banged it high toward the hotspot. There's no Clare. It doesn't matter. Mark taken, shot on goal, point blank range. 20 metres out. toward the Napier Street ends. That margin of 6 has been extended to 12. Second goal of the day, in fact, for Ryan Harris.
Plenty of seagulls around.
A few lurking very close.
Campbell goes to the pocket, and the Tigers have taken a mark.
And it was Francis Keenan that just came off the ground. So
Foster snaps on the right, splits the middle. The Tigers, they're back within a kick.
Hasn't played for Oak Park since round 9. A real handy inclusion. He's a one-pointer as well. Oak Park Junior, inside 50. Clare got off O'Neill and took the mark in the pocket. One of Jampo's vortexes here in the pocket. A lot of goals kicked. Add another one there. Dean Clare just poked it around the corner and kicked his 4th of the afternoon. Third quarter, this will really hurt the Tigers. Kicks on its way, won't make the distance! Big fly, no mark taken. Off hands and a goal.
Getting plenty of clearances. Rajab runs onto it, gives it off to Hare. Hare gives it back to Rajab. Rajab to Anderson. Anderson chips it. Oh, Clare has taken the mark. So Dean Clare has kicked 4 for the afternoon. From 35 metres out directly in front. That's a goal. That is over the umpire's hat.
Goes in ball by hand to Campbell. Behind the circles was Denny Campbell. Went inside 50. Bloomfield just maybe thought about taking that mark. The kick was too hot. Smith was there as well. Here's McConnell. He'll run in. Errol, that's too easy. That is too easy.
a big punch away. And
Wilcox, it bounced off his chest, picks up the ball. Daniel Wilcox with the right foot snap, a much needed one for the Tigers.
He was tackled and dispossessed, and now Evans gets a handball out. Dalrymple gathered. He's got Bazookas, who's got Cronin, who can gather, get round onto his right from 40 metres out. That's as good as you'll see all afternoon.
It's a nice goal earlier in the term. Boundary throw in now. Ryan Harris comes back on as well for Oak Park. Pascoe nearly won the ball from the tap down from Bloomfield. It came out, and Anderson kicks another easy one.
Side of it too, so
just about in that hot spot for Oak Park. Valentino got it and handballed it to Evans. Here's a chance. Travis Anderson almost by accident to Berger. It's beyond 50
on the centre wing, and in fact it was Foster that got up, and Bloomfield just stood his ground there and got the hit out still. Into space, Rajab can gather. He's got running players, gives it to Hare. Hare looking for Clare, and he takes a good strong mark. It's about the third time Hare's gone to Clare, and Clare will have a shot on goal for his 7th.
Right on, Pos.
Thanks.
Forward like lead up today for Oak Park. He hasn't missed a beat. Created his own space every time.
So after the siren, Dean Clare comes in from 40 metres, 45-degree angle, sneaks it home. That's 7 for him. 17-11, 113. Oak Park, Westmeadows, 7-6-48 at three-quarter time.
Step to his left, took the mark, and he's got a loose man out wide in Campbell. He chips for Hare. If the hoodie was available, Cam Hare would just about be in pole position. Hand pass off to Campbell. Right foot ball. There is goal number 18 for Oak Park. That's a real mongrel toward half forward. Anderson's been good today. North got ripped off it. Never had it. Didn't matter. Here's Cronin. Just inside 50, and Blair Cronin will hit up Dean Clare.
Could have almost had Hare to Blair to Clare. That would have been good.
It's almost like the days of Chappie to Daffy.
Beeline to him because he knows how important Reece Bloomfield is. In the meantime, Hemmons, hand pass intercepted, picked up by Wilcox, and he'll kick a goal.
And it's going to come to Berger, got it to Cronin, and gets it out to Hare. So it is Blair to Hare. And he did go to Clare. Clare couldn't get there in time, running onto it. Harris on the left. It's that easy. It is literally a training drill right now for Oak Park.
Half forward we go. Cronin receives his own crumb. Bit of a don't argue for Keenan. And he did get brought down, but umpire said play on.
Yeah, here we go.
Cox has it on 50.
Got him.
Lead comes from Clare. No mark. Bazika set the fall. It's a goal anyway. Margin out to 96. Vavra
got it out. There's the siren. Oak Park are into a preliminary final after doing a number on Westmeadows.
So if you can believe it, the margin was only 14 points at half-time in favour of Oak Park, but they turned it on in the second half. Dean Clare ended up on 9 goals for the day, and the final margin did blow out to 91 points. It sets up a preliminary final date with Tullamarine. That'll be Sunday at Coburg City Oval. The winner will greet Craigieburn in the Essendon Ford Division 1 Grand Final. This weekend, EDFL matches of the day will be again Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, we'll take a look at the Strathmore Community Bank Division 2 preliminary final. It's East Keilor taking on Moonee Valley. That'll be live from 2 p.m. on Saturday. That'll be played at Keilor. And then on Sunday, we go to Premier Division. It's right here at Windy Hill. It's a knockout final between Vale and Pascoe Vale, also live from 2 p.m. That will be on Sunday, so we can't wait for those this weekend. We do have a grand final this week as well. It will be on Friday night at Keilor, the senior thirds grand final, and it's a rematch of last year's decider between Strathmore and Keilor. So get down to that under lights, 7 p.m. at Keilor Friday night. EDFL Tonight's back on the air this week as well. All the biggest issues are discussed and debated there. The records available, live scores on Team App there as well for you this weekend. So, well, the sun's out now. Finals really are heating up. We can't wait. Enjoy your EDFL football this weekend.